Hello, my sweet friends, and look at this kitchen. Oh my goodness, do I have a kitchen to clean. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to clean our kitchen a little bit, and we'll get decorating for Christmas 2024. I really wanted to put this tiered tray beside the kitchen sink, but after thinking about it, once I got all of my cups on there, I was like, I put my dishes from the dishwasher right there. That is not going to happen. So a lot of times when you're decorating, you may think something's going to look good there, but then you realize it's got to be practical. I'm just going to sprinkle my Santa cups all around the kitchen this year. I did it somewhat last year, but I wanted it more bright and airy. So I'm going to add in, my red trucks for Christmas and my Santa Clauses. Now in the breakfast nook area, we'll do more gingerbread, but I wanted to do a majority of Santa Claus on this side. You will notice that I did kind of mix in some gingerbread here and there just to make it all flow together. Now, I am going to use something different here. I didn't like the way this pot looked, and I thought I need something Christmassy. So I had just the thing I needed. So I'm just going to move over my utensils to that, and I think it looked really pretty. I actually had in mind something different here, but then I thought, man, I don't know if I want to cover Santa Claus up like that. That's sacrilegious. So I decided to get a plate down from my cabinet and move Santa forward. This is where I'm saying you've got to think of practical uses. So I am going to use my salt and pepper shaker and then the Santa plate for a spoon rest. I found this really pretty wreath in the garage. I cleaned it up just a bit, and I am going to add a little something on the front. Now, I will eventually change that because I thought about it, and you'll see at the end what I did. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I absolutely love wallflowers, and this leaves smell is so absolutely yummy. My whole house smells so good. It's got a fruity smell to it, and I love that. I'm going to add some Santa Clauses on the back of our kitchen sink area. Now, when I unpack all of my Christmas decor, I kind of lay it out here and there, and it kind of gives me an idea of what I do and don't want. And another thing you'll notice, when I'm filming, a lot of times when I look back at it, I realize that doesn't look right there. So sometimes when you are decorating, if you'll just take a step back, take a picture, and then look at it for a while, you may figure out a different way of using it and just tweaking it a bit. I added in these Hershey Kisses ornaments. My husband that passed, he sold candy, and I always think of him every year when I pull it out. So just a little tweak of memories. I love that. I'm going to add a Campbell soup Christmas house over here. My maiden name is Campbell, so I love using anything Campbell soup. And I did move the tiered tray. This is what my daddy made for me, and I wanted to have it in the kitchen during Christmas. So I'm just going to use my Santa cups all over, and we'll just keep moving along. So I was watching my friend Karen. She has her own YouTube channel, Our Home on Lawrence, and she was in her pajamas. And oh my goodness, I thought, yes, I'm going to put my PJs on and I'm going to decorate. Now, let me say, my husband doesn't get this pretty of a version of me in my PJs. Normally, it's no makeup, hair's all over my head, and I am decorating. So this is a great idea to put your PJs on, get comfy, and just enjoy decorating your home. This Santa Claus is absolutely gorgeous. I thought, yes, on the scale, that'll be beautiful. I really wanted to hang my little cups on it, but I thought it was just overbearing, and I just didn't want to do that. So I'm just going to keep it simple. This area over here, I wanted to use more utilitarian. So I'm going to try to put all of my canisters over here with my cutting boards. I think it turned out pretty decent. I wish I had more counter space over here. Now that I have my scales, I do realize that it does take up a lot of room, but they are just so pretty here, and I'm not going to move them just yet. You know, I absolutely love these canisters with the copper lids. But I am going to say, since I have been a little bit down, I have noticed that it's harder and harder for me to get these lids off. So I'm probably going to have to break down and get me a new set of canisters to put in the kitchen, just for the fact that the older I have gotten, the weaker I am in my hands. I don't know if any of you all are like that, but I have noticed that. I am getting much better. I have felt better this week. I've got a few days off from work, and I thought I will decorate with everyone this week and get the house almost completed for Christmas. But it is getting better, like I said, but I am noticing a lot of weakness where I didn't have it before. So just keep praying for me. I appreciate all your thoughts and prayers. But I am on the mend, but I'm just still not where I would love to be. I thought this marble piece would be gorgeous on top of my scale, but once I put one of my one of my mugs on there, it started spinning. I was like, oh no, this can't happen. So I just pulled out one of my plates to match the plates that I put the salt and pepper shakers on, and I'm just going to use that as my base. See, this is a way to create tiered trays, guys. I mean, I've done that with plates and glasses. So I try to create it because my counters or my cabinets are kind of lower, I believe, and I can't only fit but certain heights underneath. Now, you'll see how I decorate this area. I did end up tweaking it again after I filmed it. So that's why I'm saying you'll always see me tweak, because a video or a picture shows all. Thought it needed some more color over here, and this pop of plaid was perfect. It's just a napkin, and I thought I will just kind of lay it across the marble piece and bring out some more color, and it turned out absolutely precious. And while I was decorating, I found this smaller Santa Claus, and I normally keep my sugar in my Hearth and Hand sugar container here. And I thought, you know, it would be really sweet to just take my Santa. Oh, I love this Santa plate. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely gorgeous. But take my Santa and put my sugar in there for Christmas time. We are expecting all of our children home this year. My daughter and her husband are stationed in Virginia, and they're about getting ready to move to Hawaii. So they will be home, and I'm so excited to have everyone at Christmas time this year. But I always try to create like a little bar with all kinds of goodies. And at first I put them in this gingerbread box thinking I was going to hide them from myself. But then I thought, yeah, I'll have them smack out, so I'll be eating them all the time. Every single year. This is one of my absolute favorite areas to decorate. So I kind of looked at a picture online, and I'll share that with you guys, of Liz Marie. I love her style. And I came up with this idea on how to do this area. So I'm just kind of adding bits and pieces of things that I have. But generally, the picture that I showed you, and I'll show it to you again, off Pinterest, is kind of where I came up with this. And I think it turned out beautiful. So down in my Roseville pottery, I am going to add in my red vintage utensils. I bought all of these from Genevieve. If you haven't watched her on YouTube, you need to check her out. Genevieve is one of my dearest friends. We share a lot and encourage each other about our YouTube. And I always love having her pieces out at Christmas time. I usually use them pretty much year around, but I thought it would be really sweet on the island for Christmas. I did add some blue and white and some stoneware there with some cedar in it. And I am going to bring in a Santa Claus with some gingerbread on it. So I'm kind of mixing the two areas. So the kitchen is all Santa, and then I'm bringing in the gingerbread house and the gingerbread in Santa's hand. I like to do this to create cohesive for both areas. Now, I wanted to add my little Santa mugs that I bought from Hobby Lobby several years ago on these little hooks. But I do have smaller grandbabies, so I am going to take my bread tie and tie it around the peg and my cup so they can't pull them off easily. Now, I know they can possibly pull them off and break them, and that's okay. Big Mama's fine with that, but I just wanted to kind of keep it from them getting in trouble from their parents. So I'll tie it with ribbon to cover up my bread tie. I'll show you again. Well, this definitely looks different from the first time you saw it. I think it turned out absolutely precious. I love every little moment, every little vignette here and there. That is my signature. I love doing vignettes and little pops of character here and there. The kitchen is one of my favorites to decorate, and y'all always show me so much love when I decorate this area. And it's the heart of the home, guys. So I love sharing our home with you guys, and I'm so very thankful that each one of you allow me to do that every week. And I just hope that you got some inspiration today, and I hope you have a fantastic week. I'm going to be in my pajamas the next time y'all see me. Love you guys.
Virgin Mother and Child, Holy Infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight. Glories stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts singing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent